So just got back from the gym. On the way back, I wanted to stop and grab something to eat really quick. Had some things to do, so I stopped over at Jersey Mike's. And I have nothing but good things to say about Jersey Mike's. I've been eating there for years, and I've always given them a good recommendation. Today, though, I don't know. I stopped there, picked up a mini, and something looked a little bit different about this sandwich. And I haven't opened this yet, but it looked a little smaller than usual. So I wanted to shoot a video here and do an unwrapping, I guess, of my sandwich from Jersey Mike's today. Again, I've never had a bad meal there. Service has always been really, really good. But this today, I don't know, you tell me. $8.79 for a mini. Pardon the wind. It is a little windy today. But I'm gonna open this up. And usually I just get a mini. It's usually enough for a light lunch. And I don't know. This is starting to look a little small. And they didn't even cut it in half because they probably couldn't. It's so small. Usually with the mini, they do cut in half, but for some reason today they didn't cut it in half because it would be about 1 inch per side. So this is gonna be my first negative review for Jersey Mike's. Also, a lot less lettuce. They only put 1 tomato on this sandwich. Usually it's 2. That alerted me to the fact that this is probably a smaller sandwich, because usually they can put 2 slices of tomato. There's only 1 slice of tomato on here. There it is, 1 slice. Usually there's 2, so that's telling me this sandwich is smaller. So $8.79. This may be the last time I go to Jersey Mike's. And I've really been cutting back on going out to eat and saving the money. But every once in a while, you know, you're in a hurry. I wanted to get back here. I just got done with the gym, and I always like my Jersey Mike's. But this is getting a little ridiculous. I mean, that is literally two inches, maybe 3 inches for a mini. I know it's a mini. $8.79 now for a roast beef mini, and they barely put lettuce and 1 tomato on there. And I go, hey, are these things shrinking? I asked the kid, are these sandwiches, is this stuff shrinking or what? And he just looked at me like a zombie. I didn't know what to say. So I don't know, is this gonna be happening on a regular basis? If it is, I won't be going to Jersey Mike's any longer, because $9 for a roast beef sandwich that is literally maybe, I don't even think this sandwich is 3 inches. I think it's like 2.5. I mean, this is tiny. My hands dwarf this little thing. I mean, $9 almost. With tax, it was over $9. So I'm not too happy. But I noticed when I only saw 1 tomato on this sandwich that there was a problem. And I asked them, are these things shrinking? Are your sandwiches shrinking? And they, didn't say nothing. So I don't know. Comment down below. Are you noticing more shrinkflation? Jersey Mike's was, to me, they were holding out. You were still getting a good sandwich, a good sized sandwich. Prices have been going up, but where's the breaking point? Now, $9 for a 3-inch sandwich, where do you draw the line? I think I'm drawing the line right now with Jersey Mike's. This may be my last one. If I may try it one more time, but if I do and I get the same result, I'll be done with Jersey Mike's. And I hate to say that because I've never had a bad meal there. The service has always been good. But today they couldn't even answer me when I asked if the sandwiches were shrinking, so that's not good either. But I don't know. I'm going to give it one more try, but that will be the end of Jersey Mike's if I get the same result. But this is unacceptable, Jersey Mike's. This is unacceptable for what you're charging. Sandwich should be bigger than this. It should have more lettuce, more tomato, more onion, even more roast beef than this. Not happy today. I'm not happy. And you know what? We got to start holding companies and people accountable, and this is unacceptable. I know it's getting tough out there, but you could throw a little bit more lettuce. You could put a little more bread in this sandwich, maybe another slice of roast beef. You know what I mean? But this is unacceptable, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not happy about it because I've always been a fan of Jersey Mike's. I'm not here to, just throw them in the mud, but there's got to be some accountability. We got to keep it real. This is, again, not acceptable. How many people are going to continue to pay $9 for a 3-inch sandwich? I'm not. So lunch is over. I do apologize. There is a little bit of wind today. Hopefully it's not affecting this video too much. But a few articles I do want to share. I know that my lunch is probably not most of your concern, but I did want to bring it up because it is another prime example of shrinkflation. We're seeing it at the grocery store. We're seeing it when we go out to eat, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner. We're seeing it when we pay for services. Everything continues to go up. I haven't seen a whole lot going down at the grocery stores. It seems to me like prices are still inching up. So comment down below. Let us know if you're witnessing any type of shrinkflation as far as food prices or services, or when you go out to eat, or when you go to the store, when you go to Home Depot or Lowe's, or you just have some type of service done at the home. Maybe it's carpet cleaning, landscaping. Are prices continuing to go up? Let me know. We'd all like to know. Now, shifting gears here a little bit. This is coming from the Texas Tribune. Most of you know over the past week this massive fire taking place in Texas. Please say a prayer for the ranchers, the animals, the state of Texas. It's such a unfortunate tragedy that is taking place. What has caused this? We can all speculate. Who knows? I'm sure a lot of people have some real good theories, and they may be right. I don't know. I don't know enough about this to say what caused it, but there's a lot of people saying a lot of different things out there. But here's an article from the Texas Tribune. Wildfires ravage cattle country, threatening Texas agriculture economy. They don't even know how many cattle have died. But where's the news been? I have not been seeing anything in regards to what's happening in Texas. More than a million acres in the Panhandle has burned. Think about a million acres, how much land that is. That's an enormous amount of land, and these fires are still continuing. The fires have left little food or water for livestock. My heart goes out again to the ranchers, to the animals. Imagine what is going to happen to prices this summer and into the end of this year, into next year. What's going to happen to cattle prices? It is going to be a complete luxury, ladies and gentlemen, to be able to eat a piece of meat. Some farmers have lost everything. Property fences are gone. Hundreds of miles of power lines have been burned, leaving no electricity to pump water from the wells to recover and grow new vegetation for livestock in the area. They said hay supply has been absolutely wiped out. It's been burned. So the animals that have or are surviving right now, there's no way to feed them. And if you can't get the power on to pump water, how do you get water to the animals? I mean, this is really, really concerning. And again, the financial price that the average American is going to pay here is going to be enormous. It will be a luxury to have a piece of meat. So if you get a minute, say a prayer for the ranchers, the livestock down there, the state of Texas. This is going to affect every one of us, ladies and gentlemen. Terrible, terrible tragedy. Here's one from the Daily Mail. California battles fifth day of snowstorms and 190-mile-per-hour winds as life-threatening blizzard knocks power out for 23,000 residents and freeways shut down with more winter weather on the way. They're calling for another 1 to 2 feet of snow from now till tomorrow. I think some parts got 13 feet of snow, or they're expecting 13 feet of snow. Some areas got 10 feet of snow. I was watching some of the videos last night and today on what is taking place up there in the Sierra Nevada area and parts of California. It is unlike anything you've ever seen. It doesn't even look real. I cannot believe the wind, the snow, the roads. I watched a video today. Actually, it's a TikTok video from this article in the Daily Mail. And somebody flew a drone miles. I don't know if it was I-80 or what road this was. It was just miles of semi-trucks just sitting in snowdrifts, just sitting there. Some of them crashed, some of them jackknifed, many of them just can't even move. They're just sitting there on the roads. It is an unbelievable sight. I've never seen anything like it. I cannot believe how much snow they got. I cannot believe these winds. It says here 190 miles per hour. It's literally like a blizzard / hurricane all taking place at the same time. What in the world is going on with the weather, ladies and gentlemen? But take a look at what's going on. These massive fires in Texas and this massive blizzard right here in California and the Sierra Nevada area. It is unbelievable. It is just literally out of a movie. I can't believe what I'm seeing, but it just continues to be one thing after another. And I haven't seen any reports of any deaths. Hopefully people are going to get through this. But it is going to be days before a lot of people get their power back on, days before they can get food, before they get back on the roads. It probably could be weeks, actually. I mean, some of the neighborhoods, they may not get out of their homes for a week or two, maybe longer, depending if they're rural. This could be very, very dangerous for a lot of people. I hope people are watching this and realizing that they have got to prepare for natural disasters, man-made disasters, financial disasters, whatever it may be. You need to be preparing for disaster, ladies and gentlemen. Here's another one today, and this is another disaster. New California bill would make illegal immigrants eligible for first-time buyer loans. Yes, I said that right. New California bill would make illegal immigrants eligible for first-time home buyer loans. The California dream, ladies and gentlemen, is a nightmare. If you have ever thought about moving to California, do yourself a favor. Do not come here. This state is collapsing. It is sinking faster than the Titanic. It is absolutely mind-boggling what is taking place here. You, as a California resident, may be homeless, but people from all over the world can come here, get free health insurance, and now they're going to be able to become eligible to buy a home while they take your jobs. Does anybody have a problem with this? And I'm not one of these people that gets political. This has nothing to do with being political. This has nothing to do more than what is right, what is wrong. This is purely evil, what is going on. Why are we not taking care of people in our own country? And why is California not taking care of Californians? Instead, they're going to give your jobs to somebody else. They're going to give your homes to somebody else. They're going to give this state to somebody else. And people are just going to sit there and go, oh, I'm going to go to a baseball game. I'm going to go watch baseball. Or I'm going to go watch basketball. Or I'm going to go watch football. Where's my Social Security? Where's my 401k? I'm losing my house. They just repoed my car. I just lost my job. What's going on? By the time people wake up, it'll be too late. It'll be over. Colorado homeowners consider selling as insurance rates continue to increase. Well, maybe they could sell to the newcomers. Maybe they can sell to the newcomers. It says here, we're one paycheck away from disaster, said Gerard Brennan, who bought a home with his wife back in 2017. He says since 2018, his home insurance has gone up 200%. It went from $1,290 to $3,900. This on top of his property taxes also increasing. We're going to see so many people forced to sell their homes. And this is another reason why people are going to have to sell, because they're not going to be able to afford to even insure their home, let alone even pay the property taxes. And this is going to force more people to sell, on top of all the other reasons people will be selling. It's an astonishing event taking place in real estate. It really, really is. As I sit here today on this kind of hazy, windy day, Sunday afternoon, enjoy the melt up, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the melt up. You know, so many people are so delusional, so naive out there going, I'm gonna invest everything I have in the stock market. This melt up is gonna go for another 15 years. The bull market is just gonna continue. The bull market is a BS market, and they're gonna continue to sucker people into so many of these scams. You know, be careful of the scams down below, people trying to get you money using my face, my picture. I would never ask you for money. I don't sit there in the comments and tell you to WhatsApp me. I don't have WhatsApp. I would never ask you for money. I would never ask you to personally contact me, and vice versa. Be careful not only of the scams down below in the comments and online, and all the scammers that make videos saying they walk the walk when they're as fake as a $3 bill. Be careful of the scams in Wall Street, ladies and gentlemen. They are trying to bamboozle and dupe people into these markets, into the housing market, into the stock market, saying, hey, it's another bull run. The bull market's going to be going on for the next 5, 10, 15 years. The BS market is not So many people are so naive, just drunk on the euphoria of what's happening in the stock market. This is so manipulated. It's so fake, ladies and gentlemen. And so many people are going to be wiped out and left with nothing because they're going to continue to believe everything they hear on the television. They're going to believe what the politicians tell them. They're going to believe what the people on Wall Street tell them. And because of that, they will be wiped out and left with nothing. Be careful. Be careful of the scam artists. Yeah, down below in the comments, trying to get you to, give them money and sell you cryptos. Be careful of the scam artists who have channels that try to sell you stuff every day, who say that they're preparing and they're walking the walk when they're the most unprepared people there are. And be careful of the scam artists on Wall Street. They want your money. They want you in before they pull the rug out. The scam artists in real estate who's saying this is the best time to buy a home. You need to buy a home right now. Be careful of all the scams out there. Do your due diligence. Do your homework. You got to be in this game right now. You got to be paying attention, because if you don't, you're going to be just like the rest of the sheeple. Oh yeah, maybe things are going up right now, and you're looking at a piece of paper or digits on a screen, and you're doing really, really well. Just remember, in the blink of an eye, it can all go to zero. It can all go down 50%, 75%. It can go to zero. Be careful, ladies and gentlemen. Probably a good time to maybe take a little off the table right now. The gamblers who stay at the poker table a little too long always lose. Be careful. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I look forward to speaking to each and every one of you very, very soon. And I'm sure tomorrow we'll have a lot more to talk about. So be careful out there. Like, share, subscribe. Talk to all of you soon.